Hello YouTubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets, today reviewing another beer that was sent to me from beerjum.com. I mentioned this website 1,000 times by now almost, but it's a great place. They've got a lot of stuff and they always have a lot of new, especially American beer coming that is really interesting. And this is from an American brewery that I feel like does not get much traction on YouTube. That so far has been really nice, at least with some of their one-offs. Like some and Abraxas. Yeah, this is Perennial Brewing Company, guys, and this is Perennial Brewing Company Jack Rose. This beer is part of the Perennial Dealer's Choice series, which is a series of beer they do where they interpret cocktails in beer form. So, as the name states, this is their interpretation of the classic cocktail, the Jack Rose, from around the 1920s, 30s, I believe, mentioned by Hemingway, and The Sun Also Rises, by the way. Yes, I'm an English major. 8% ABV, and if you don't know a Jack Rose, it's basically Applejack schnapps, I think it's schnapps, mixed with grenadine and lemon or lime juice. That's the cocktail usually garnished with a cherry and I believe a lemon wedge as well. So this is their interpretation of this cocktail, and it's made together with their friends at Jack Rose something. I can't read. I think it says dining room, something like that. But yeah, this is like their way of trying, as I said, to interpret these kinds of cocktails. So they say it's a hybrid of beer and cider, fermented with a healthy dose of Illinois apple juice, finished with pomegranate and key lime juice as well. It's a big burst of fruit, accented with a twist of citrus and a bit of spicy rye. This is a 2015 bottling, and yeah, 8% as I said. So kind of an interesting, I guess you'd call this a fruit beer by style, and not a sour. So I got the Perennial Dealer's Choice Jack Rose poured, and it almost looks like IPA-ish or something like that, or amber ale-ish in the glass. It's like a nice light amber color, orangey. The head that was there fizzed away like immediately. It was white. I actually got a comment from a subscriber that this was a gusher, but my bottle wasn't, so that's awesome. But let's check out the aroma on this bad boy. Oh, that is appley for sure, and sugary, and the spicy rye kind of stings the nostrils. Got apple, maybe not too much pomegranate, some lime, spicy rye. It's not too pungent on the aroma, but hopefully it is on the flavor. So let's give it a taste. Cheers, and thanks a ton to Beerjum for the beer. Oh, that is delicious. This is 8%. Wow, that is drinkable. It's like, it says natural flavors added. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there's cinnamon in here. I'm getting cinnamon vibes for sure. Like, we don't really get Applejack in Denmark, so you use like apple schnapps instead. So I've never actually had Applejack. I don't know if that has cinnamon in it, but it's got a cinnamony-esque flavor. Medium mouthfeel, super refreshing. Super refreshing. Yeah, medium mouthfeel, kind of dry. I said, like, very refreshing, easygoing stuff. The apple definitely shines through. I can see the whole cider hybrid thing. It's definitely got like that kind of dry cider profile, like kind of like a dry British type or dry English cider, mixed with a bit of sweetness as well, like kind of like some of the American produced more macro ciders. They're more sweet. It's got a bit like something like cidery, like a mix of like English and like more sweet macro tradition, almost. A bit of the pomegranate, a hint of lemon lime, and cinnamon. Touch of spicy rye. It's very simple on the flavors, but it pretty much does drink like a cocktail. It pretty much drinks like Jack Rose cocktail, or a Jack Rose cocktail. That is very well done for making a cocktail in beer form. That's like a new thing I think a lot of people experiment with, which is really cool, like doing beer cocktails. I've done White Russians with Bourbon County myself. Yeah, I'm a jackass, but it's fucking good. But man, this is awesome. That's really good. I'm gonna go straight 90, just like I did their other beer, the Saison d'Elise. This is very well done. It's not mind-blowingly amazing beer, but what they're setting out to do, they really hit the nail on it, which is really awesome. I love it when that happens, because sometimes you get breweries trying to do stuff like this, and then it turns into a mishmash. I think this is actually very well made, guys. So, again, not a mind blower, but if you're into cocktails, this could be your gateway into the beer world, because you can easily find other beers that have similar flavors to this, like with the cinnamon and the appley flavor and whatnot, and like a bit of pomegranate. But yeah, it's nice stuff. So 90, not a mind blower, but just very well made. I guess I call it a fruit beer, or spiced herb vegetable ale, whatever you call it, something like that. They call it an ale, but it's nice stuff. So guys, if you had a chance to try the Perennial Dealer's Choice Jack Rose, definitely let me know what you think of it. It is really nice stuff. You can still get it in Beer Jam. I still think they have all the Perennial releases on there that they got. It would be awesome to see something like a Brax's or Sump turn up in Denmark. That'd be damn good, because those are good beers. So let me know what you think of this bad boy if you've had a chance to try it. And do you have a favorite, or have you had a chance to try any others in the Dealer's Choice series from Perennial? And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give us a thumbs up. And I'm going to say cheers, and see you guys in another beer review.